Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also make sure you turn off your hot and cold water supplies. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the LG washer water inlet valve assembly. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new water inlet valve assembly. The water inlet valve assembly is located on the back of the washing machine. The main reason you'll be changing it out is if it's bad and sprung a leak and you're getting water on the floor, or one of these solenoids went bad and it's not directing the cold water to where it's supposed to. Now that we have the machine out, we can take off the water fill hose. You want to lay a towel on the ground to make sure you get any water that you might spill. Then we can use our pliers or channel locks and remove the hose. Once you get it loose, you can just take it off by hand and set the hose aside. Now we can take the top off. We're going to remove the lower screws that hold the bracket to the body. Once we get those screws out, we can pull the top off. Now we can pull the top back. You want to pull it back just about 1.5 inches so you can clear the stoppers. If you go back too far, you won't be able to lift it up because it'll hit the stoppers on the other side. So you just want to go about 1.5 inches back. To get the cold water valve out, we have to take off all these wire harnesses and hoses. So in order to make sure you don't mix them up, you can just take a marker and mark them however you want so you remember where they go. The wires are easy to remember because there are different lengths and these won't fit over here, but if you want to go ahead and mark them, you can do that. Now that we have them marked up, we can pull off the wire harness and get it out of the way. Before you take these hoses off, you may want to put a towel down here to catch any water that may come out. And then we can take our pliers and remove all the clamps and pull the hoses off. Now we can use our Phillips screwdriver to take out the 2 screws that hold in the valve. Once you have them out, we can pull the valve out. Here's the old water inlet valve next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. Now we can put the water inlet valve in and put the screws in to mount it. Alright, now we can hook up the water hoses and put the clamps back on. Make sure you push them all the way down so they're seated. Make sure you get them in the right order. And then we can take our pliers and put the clamps on. Now that we have the hoses hooked up, we can reconnect the wiring harness. Now we can put the top on. You want to set it down a little bit back from the front. You want to make sure that the stoppers go into these little cutouts so they can snap into their little grooves. And we can set the top down and push it forward to lock it into place. Now we can put the screws back in that hold the top in place. Then we can put the cold water hose back on, snug it down by hand, and then you can take your pliers or channel locks and tighten it down the rest of the way. Now that you're done repairing the appliance, you can plug it back in, turn the water back on, and give it a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.